Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This is Elise here of Time with Elise, and today we are making a summer bucket list to celebrate the first day of summer. I don't often do bucket lists, seasonal ones, but summer is a time where I'm happy to make a seasonal bucket list because I don't know, it's my favorite season and I'm excited. So I have a bunch of things here. Okay, first of all, I have a piece of paper and then I have some scrap paper. Actually, this was in the recycling, but I want to test out a couple of pens. And then I have these Rong Rong and JoJo's Pretty Paper Shop Summer Boardwalk stickers. So I wanted to test out two different teal pens here. So we have that, which is really light. This is probably going to be the better choice. It's a little bright. Although it might look different when I put it on paper. I still feel like this darker one is better. Let's try my Zig. That's a little too dark. I'm not concerned about it bleeding, but I think that this is going to be the best color. So I want to write summer bucket list up at the top, but I want to make it a little bit fun. So I'm first going to take this washi, which is going to end up being removed, but we're just going to use this for a second. And this is just an alternative to using like alphabet stickers for this. So we are going to write, let's see how this works. I don't know. I don't do this very often. This is big. This is a trick that I've seen in like bullet journaler, Instagram reels and TikToks. And I did it. Oh, this is going to be a problem. Oops, we could do it there. I did it with a budget page from earlier in the year. Okay, let's see how this goes. I do want to be careful to not get this all over my hands. All right, and then what I'm going to do is do cursive across here to spell out summer, unless I spell out bucket list. No, I think we're going to do summer. Why am I nervous? Okay, we're just going to do it. I'm afraid of spelling something wrong or doing this cursive wrong, which is why I'm not really talking. Okay, it's not that neat, but I think now that I'm actually looking at it on camera, I feel like it looks a little bit better than it does when I'm sitting down here. So, okay. So, and then I think we're just going to write bucket list. Summer, let's do 2023. Just checking the spacing. Okay, I think that works. All right, now I want to bring in these colors. This is from one of the new back to school Happy Notes, and I remembered the color and I was like, oh, that is going to be perfect because these stickers have a nice amount of like the orange and teal. So let's grab this one. And then I'm going to take one of these, but I want to cover up the notes and kind of make my own little header. So let's see. I think I'm going to take this. Maybe we'll do this orange. You know what? Because this isn't a budget page, I'm going to take this one and we're just going to kind of cover it up this way. Maybe I do a different color. I don't know. I can't decide. Let's do a different color. So maybe we'll take this pink if it's going to go all the way across. It should fit. All right. So let's put that down. And then here, I'm just going to cover this so you can still see the orange. And because Rong Rong stickers are nice and thick, you really don't see the teal underneath it at all. So this is going to be, to write small, people to see. that's like in addition to my normal people to see. There's definitely people in my life who I look forward to spending more time with in the summer, or I want to make more of an effort to see and visit. Like my college roommate, I haven't seen in a really long time. And I feel like now that I'm going to be in a house, I'll just have more space and opportunities versus like, come to my apartment. It's like, no, come, we'll sit out back on my deck and things like that. So we're going to do people to see. Let's write, I kind of want to write beaches to visit. Even though here in Jersey, it's called the shore. The idea is it's the beach when you're there, but when you're going or referring to it, it's the shore. So that's how to kind of know the difference between when people here talk about the beach versus the shore. So part of me wants to turn one of these, but I'd have to figure out something like this one I can turn. So we're going to do this. And then I'm going to cover this up. And then for this little icon here, we might actually just bring in something else. Oh, you know what? I could do the seashell. I feel like in that case, I want to shift this over just a touch. And then maybe I'll make a trip down to Pennsylvania, over to Pennsylvania, down. I don't know. I'm not great at navigation. But to visit Mary Ellen and see her new house, although I know she has some travel coming up. So let's write beaches. Okay, then over here, I feel like I want to bring in a summer quote. I will link this in the description as an update with Wrong Wrong stickers. Code Elise10 will not give you a discount, but when you click the link in the description of the video, the discount will apply automatically. It just means that you can't go straight to Wrong Wrong's website and add the discount code. So what if we bring this here? When you can't find the sunshine, be the sunshine. I like that. All right. Oh, I'm so excited for summer. Like, yay, it's here. It's here in the perfect time of year. I feel like, and let me know if you've ever done this. I feel like if I were buying a house and moving into a new house in December, it would be like blah. Not blah, it would still be exciting, but I moved into my old one-bedroom apartment in, I want to put this somewhere, but I don't know where, in December 28th maybe, and it was exciting to have my space, but it was a little depressing. Part of that was because we were still very early on in a pandemic, and I couldn't really have a lot of people over, but it also just felt like dark and gloomy and kind of lonely. So I'm just curious if you have moved into a new house in the winter, is it as gloomy as I'd imagine it to be? So I'm excited to be doing this in the summer. Okay, I want to bring this in here, I think. And then I still want to do a little bit of covering up because obviously now the notes is sideways. So one of the ways that I can do that, if I size this right, is by taking one of these. Let's give this something easy for me to cut. I'm glad I hadn't taken out the recycling yet today. And then we're just going to trim around here. I'm not that concerned about it being a perfect cut. And let's do this. Whoops. I should have been more careful. Okay. We'll be okay right here. So now I can take this peach drink, peach tea maybe. I'll have to ask JoJo what she intended with this, for what drink it is. And then we're just kind of going to make a sticker to cover that up. And then I can also probably grab one of these, and I might not even need to use the sticker paper again, but I can just use correction tape to cover up this surfboard. Okay, now this one is going to be restaurants. Even though I'm only moving like less than 4 miles from where I live now, I want to try new things. I want to try like other pizza places and just my new go-to, right? Like I have a go-to pizza place right now, but it's going to be like 15-20 minutes from where I'm about to live. And if you've never been to New Jersey, let me tell you, there is a pizza place on every corner, also a bagel place. I really want to do a whole ranking system of bagel places, pizza places, and nail salons. Those are my priorities when living somewhere. So that might be like another upcoming video where I test out all the places that I want to go and try out in the towns that I'm moving to. So that may be something you see, but there are going to be restaurants that I'll want to try. Okay. What's next? We want something like somewhat horizontal, although I could probably use another double box. Be the Sunshine. Although I kind of want to turn it and sort of layer it. So again, this is going to require some covering up. I guess I don't have to. Hang on. I just felt like it was going to get a little crowded, but it might not. And what I can also do is take that seashell that I really wanted to play with and kind of bring this one in over here. Just like another fun use for these kind of washi strips. I say kind of washi strips because they're not quite washi. They are sticker paper, but they're like sticker strips. And we'll just sort of connect some of these. I'm just trying to be mindful about where I place them in terms of not cutting some of them off, but I think that's just going to happen. What I should be doing is using the dot grid to make sure this is lined up properly. Oops. Okay. Although I do want to label this as something, so I may still cover up Be the Sunshine, because that also says Be the Sunshine right there. So I used that shape before. There's another one. Oh, it's orange too. Does it matter? I don't know that it matters that much, but we can really just put this right here and it'll kind of just look like an addition to that. I just had in my brain what I wanted these two to be. I want to fix this. I feel like I don't love how it's looking. So let's find another. That square is orange too, that smaller box. I wanted a header, but maybe what I do is bring this header in over here. And then I'm going to write Aunt Adventures, things that I want to do with my niece and nephew. Both of their birthdays are in the summer. And I feel like it would be the perfect time just to have some adventures with them. And then this one I want to do as home projects. Now, what I could do here, if I really want to add in another box or another header, is cut one of these to shrink it a little bit. But I don't really want to do that. So I think what I might do, I'm just going to say home goals. I want it to say home projects. You know what I'm going to do? We are going to take this green habit tracker, even though I really like the habit tracker, and I'm going to cut it into a box. And this time, will it work? No, I need to cover up a little bit. Oh, my stomach just grumbled. Sorry if you heard that. That's weird. I need to eat lunch. I'm on my lunch break right now, and I will eat once this video finishes. Home projects. So, funny story. I don't think I've told this story on YouTube before. When I'm thinking of the summer and I love summer because my birthday is also in July. One of my best friends, my niece and nephew, of course, the weather, the sun is out longer. And one of the things that excites me about this summer, as I'm going to look around at some more stickers in here, is the fact that I will be waking up on the morning of my birthday as a homeowner. I will be buying a house at 35, right before turning 36. So the night before my 26th birthday, I was out with a friend and I was like, nothing exciting happened during my 25th year. I feel like people always say, when I was 25, I did this, and when I was 25, I did this. I did become an aunt at 24, 4 days before. Is that right? 5 days before my birthday. My nephew's birthday is 5 days before mine. Said, but nothing happened at 26. And I feel like it's a monumental age and I just didn't do anything monumental. And she was like, well, and it was like maybe 10 o'clock p.m. We were at TGI Fridays having a drink. She's like, what can we do, before what haven't you done that we can do in the next couple of hours before you turn 26? So I was like, well, I've never been to Atlantic City, which is, I'm guessing you know about Atlantic City. And we were like, but we can't get to Atlantic City in that time. And she said, do you have any tattoos? And I said, no, I don't have a tattoo. And we were like, all right, we're going to do it. She said, do you know what you would get? And I said, yes. And so we went and I got a tattoo a couple hours before I turned 26 because I wanted to be able to say when I was 25, something. And now when I was 25, I got a tattoo. The tattoo is really tiny. It's only visible. It's not visible even when I'm in a bathing suit. It's on my lower hip. It's the number 3 because growing up, my dad used to sign notes just with the number 3, which meant I love you, because I love you is 3 words. So now when I'm looking back at that at 35, I'm going to say when I was 35, I bought a house. So I think it's a little bit of an upgrade of my my 25 got a tattoo. But it's just my little tattoo story. Okay, I feel like I want to put this shell somewhere, but I don't know where. And I feel like anywhere I put it, it might just be random. So let's put that back down. And I think that some of these spots, like I'm antsy to fill them, but I actually think that they're pretty good as is. I want to save this girl for 4th of July. So I think this is my bucket list. I love this page. I feel like it's really cute and it's going to excite me, and all these are ready for my summer adventures. So this sticker pack, let's just show you the cover again. The Summer Boardwalk Planner sticker pack is 12 pages of hand illustrated stickers as a collaboration between Wrong Wrong and JoJo's Pretty Paper Shop. And again, code at least 10 won't work, but when you use the link in the video or in the description, if you'd like to purchase, that will give you an automatic discount. I'm going to repeat myself for a little while with this because it's a change in the formatting of the discount. So if you feel like I'm being repetitive with it, I apologize. It's just that I want to explain for anyone who hasn't heard it before. So that is a wrap. Thank you for hanging out with me. Happy summer if you live in this hemisphere. I think that's the right word. Yeah, and I think that's all. I'm going to go have lunch. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'll see you soon.